Hi and welcome to Ehlke Art. Today I'm going to do an optical illusion art project that can turn out looking something like this one right here. For this project I'm going to use a Sharpie, but you can just use a pencil. Any piece of paper, it could be a square, rectangle, whatever, and a ruler. I'm going to start off with my ruler making diagonal lines connecting the corners of my paper. I'm using a ruler to get my lines nice and straight. Next, I'm going to make a vertical line that goes right through the center point of my diagonals. And I'm going to make a horizontal line that goes right through my center point as well. Now at any time, if you need to pause this video so that you can catch up with me, please feel free to do that, just so that you can be on the same track that I am on as well. Now for this project, I'm going to be making two kinds of lines, and I just wanted to show you quick on another piece of paper. I'm going to be making smile lines, and I'm going to be making frown lines. And the more curve that you have in the lines, the better. If I have a flattened smile line, nope, it won't work as well. Same thing with the frown. If it's kind of flat, it won't work as well. I really want to try to get a nice curve on my lines. So I'm going to start off by picking one of my slices here, and I'm going to make nice curved smile lines. I'm going to make them all the way down my slice. So for mine, in this size paper, I'm going to make 3 and then one more that kind of goes off the paper like that. So 4 total lines. I'm going to skip a slice and then do another one the same way. So a smile line, smile line, smile line, and smile line. And it's okay if it goes kind of off the paper. I'm going to rotate my paper, skip a space, and do it again. Smile line number 2, smile line number 3, and then my 4th one again will be kind of off the paper. And then I have one more that I'm going to do, where I skip one and then fill this one in as well. Smile line number 2, smile line number 3, and smile line number 4. Okay, so every other one you can see is filled in with smile lines. And this would be a good point to pause, because now I'm going to fill in the extra ones. Make sure you're caught up here. So I did smiles for these. Now I'm going to do frown lines for my remaining slices. And I'm going to start where I left off with my smile lines and connect them with a frown. So there's 2 I'm connecting with the frown. I'm going to connect these 2 with the frown, and remember to really arch your lines. The more they are arched, the more effective the illusion. And then this one is just going to go off the page, which is totally fine as well. So there's one. I'm going to connect these ones with frown lines. The more arched, the better. Really trying to curve those lines up. And it's okay if it goes off the page. I'm going to add an extra one here because I have extra space. And then I'm going to rotate it around and add some frown lines in here to connect those smile lines, so that I have a pattern, right? It should be smile, frown, smile, frown, smile, frown, all kind of connected. Here we go. Another frown line, frown line, frown line, and one more. Okay, really coming together, looking very cool. So there's the drawing. That's where I'm going to stop for the drawing section. Now I'm going to color. And as you can see, I'm using colored pencils to color, but you can use whatever you would like, markers or crayons. And I'm going to choose a color scheme for my project. So I'm starting off with pink, and I'm coloring all of my frown slices, every other row with pink. And I find it the most impactful when you kind of focus on one slice at a time and kind of make every other slice like one color scheme and then the other one. So like I'm doing all of my frowns with pink, and then I will choose a different color for my smile rows. So that's something to think about, although I've seen it work with other patterns and designs too. So you can really explore the different colors here and maybe try seeing what you can come up with. So there's my pink. You can see there that those are colored in. I'm going to go in between my pink with a similar color. So this, in this case, it's kind of a light purple color. I like how bright and vibrant these colors are together. I think they look really neat. So I'm going to finish these sections. It almost looks like a tube coming out towards you, which is kind of part of the optical illusion effect that I was going for. And I'm really trying to color nice and bright, get lots of vibrant color going on for my picture. Now you could choose just doing 2 shades of the same color, or you could do opposite colors, like I could have done pink and green. It really doesn't matter, but it does kind of help to go in with an idea of what color scheme you want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up using this purple so you can see how it looks completely done. Now I'm going to focus on my smile rows, and I'm going to use a different color scheme for my smile rows just to make them stand out from my frown rows. So I'm starting with this nice vibrant yellow, and I'm going to color every other one again, just like I did on my pink rows. And then I'm going to fill in between the yellows with kind of this golden orange or this yellow orange color to kind of keep them similar, but have that nice striped pattern going on. This color combination almost reminds me of something that you might see in like a fun Dr. Seuss book or something, some kind of wild pattern or design on one of the buildings. It's kind of a neat color combination of these bright colors. So you can kind of play around with it. Now I could use pink or purple in this section too, maybe opposite of what I had in the other one, and that would work too. I've seen lots of fun color combinations that are successful in this picture. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of it with orange so that my entire piece is colored like so. Now that I have the entire piece colored, I just wanted to show you what I do if you want to go a little bit above and beyond and make your work a little bit fancier. So as you can see, I'm adding some shading, and I'm doing this by choosing a color that's a little bit darker than the colors in my rows. So for the yellow and orange, I have like kind of an orangish red color, and I'm trying to push really hard right next to the edges, and then I'm leaving the light in the middle. And for the pink and purple rows, I'm going to pick a darker purple, or even a blue would work for this. And I'm going to just really press hard right next to the edges and then kind of lighten it up as it comes toward the center. And this additional shading just kind of really helps give it a 3D vibe. Now, even if you use markers for this project, you could go back in over the markers with colored pencil or some type of like pastel and try to add a little bit of shading as well. And that could work on those as well. I just think it kind of helps give it a little bit more depth and dimension. So if you want to get a little fancy, see if you can add some shading to the sides of each of your slices here for the project, just to kind of give it a little bit of extra pop for your finished piece. So I'm going to finish going around my picture and adding this extra shading just to help it pop out a little bit, and then I will be finished. So I hope you enjoyed doing this project with me. Please subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more videos. I'm always adding different projects and painting techniques and how to draw videos. And I love having you come and join me. And I love knowing that other people are doing art along with me as well. Please feel free to like this video as well if you have enjoyed this experience. And happy art creating, guys. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you soon.